What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Uber Adventures. I'm John, and today we're taking a look at the Scout by Aliner. I know there's several of y'all out there that have cars that are hard to find the right RV that it can actually pull. This is probably the RV for you. This thing only weighs about 1,500 pounds as it sits. It has tons of creature comforts, plenty of places to sleep, and it's got that cool A-frame design. If you're from Texas and you remember the old Whataburger buildings, they have those A-frames. That's exactly what I thought about when I saw this. But let's go ahead and jump into it. We're going to start on the outside, work our ways from front to back and on the other side, of course, and then we'll go inside and take a look at the rest. So let's go ahead and jump into that. So again, I do feel like I'm obligated to let you know what this doesn't have as well in consideration to what most RVs do have. So this isn't plumbed to have gas. However, you can hook up a propane bottle here, and if you want to bring your grill, you can still use it that way, but it isn't plumbed in the RV itself, so just be forewarned. You also have a place that will fit actually 2 batteries. You have your stabilizers on both sides, and then they are on the back as well. You have your tongue jack. It is mechanical, but on this thing, it doesn't make sense any other way. And you can literally, whenever you drop it, if you need to move it, you can just grab it by these handles and move it wherever you need. So it's super light. And when I say 1,500 pounds, it's amazing how light 1,500 pounds truly is. You have these beautiful black windows on the front and the back. So you do get a little bit, but it's super tinted. So it's not going to be overwhelmingly bright because it is facing towards the sky. Coming around to this side, you do have a little bit of a storage area. I will show you on the inside because you can access this from the inside as well. I just forgot to unlock it, but you can get to it on the inside, and I'll show you how big it is on the inside. And then you got your Scout logo, of course, which I think is really cool how they've branded these. They're completely different than traditional RVs with a letter, a bunch of numbers, and a few more letters. You have your hookup light. You have 2 different plug-ins. You've got pretty decent sized tires, and one cool thing is even at this level of trim, you still get the aluminum wheels. That is fantastic. And then we come in here. You have a little storage capacity here, which I would personally probably use for my power cable, but obviously you use it how you want. Come into the back. Again, you can see the other window. And I do like this. It looks like steel. It looks tough. It looks off-roady. So that looks awesome. You also have LED taillights and your other 2 stabilizers, and you have a full-size spare and with a regular wheel. So if you have a blowout or whatever, have a nail in your tire, if you switch it out, you have literally the same exact tire, so it doesn't look like it's standing out looking weird. Coming around to this side, you have your fresh water connection. Now, what's really cool about this is it's actually brass. A lot of the big RVs still use plastic, so it's cool to see that they're going for something a little bit different. You have your 30-amp plug-in. And then you have a place to hook up solar. It's already pre-set up for solar. You just get one of your solar suitcases or something like that, and you can just hook it up right there. So this outside is super simple, but it's still very elegant. You still have the fiberglass sidings. It's nice and hard, very insulated, and you do have this big giant window I completely skipped over. So let's go ahead and take a look on the inside, and I think you're going to be thoroughly surprised. So let's do that. Now, I do have to definitely show you the front door because it collapses. The door has to have a split in the middle. You can see it right there. But you can still kind of utilize that split. So you have a single step in, but when you open this up, you have this little latch. If you unlatch it, you can leave the bottom closed and leave the top open, and you got your, what was it that you used to do as kids? You'd have the thing to sell snacks to your parents and stuff. And then, I don't know, I always saw it in cartoons. I always thought that was really funny. But yeah, and then you can always open it back up and connect the 2. You have all your locks and latches just like anything else. All right, coming in. So I don't have it plugged in right now, so I'm using the light off of my gimbal. Now you have places to sit and places that sit and turn into beds. So right here you have one place to sit. You have your heater and air conditioning and all that good stuff underneath. Then coming around, when you're sitting down from here, you do have a sink. You have your temperature gauge adjustment there. I guess your thermostat would be the right word to use. And then coming all the way around, you have storage galore. Now every little bit is used for storage of this RV. Tons of storage over there. Coming on this side, you have storage there, and you have storage here. Now you can opt for a optional little fridge that would go in here, but we didn't go that route. And then of course you have your table and chairs on each side. Let me go ahead and move this out of the way. This is where the storage comes out to. So you just lift this up, get the plywood out of the way, and there's your storage. But you can also access it from here, and there's actually quite a bit. Again, everything about this is designed for storage. The other side has the same amount of room. Next thing I'll do is I'll go ahead and show you the bed setup in this. So let me go ahead and grab my place to set the camera on, and then we'll be right back and I'll show you how to set up the beds.
A few moments later.
Okay, so I'm going to do my best to get the view for you. So the first and foremost, this is the easiest side to do. This is super easy. However, it can pinch your hand. I've done it twice already, kind of trying to go through it. So down below this front mattress is a latch. You can see the latch right there. So you literally just bring this bungee cord out, and then you can just pull that part, and now you've got this much larger bed. Then all you have to do is just grab this back piece. Let me set this down. Grab the back piece and then just put it in the center, and now you have yourself a bed. And yes, that could sleep two. Now if you're tall, like a 6 foot plus, it might be a little bit tighter, but you can definitely sleep two people here. Somebody's got to be the baby spoon though. All right, so let's turn around. Let's go ahead and do this one. I'm going to set it up like it's a regular couch or a regular chair and tables, and then I'll convert it over. So there we go. Get this out of the way. All right. All right. So you have your table and chair just like any other RV, just sitting there, eating, being comfortable. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to collapse the table first. So we'll just lay it down, hopefully not drop it. And then I'll just kick it if it will go. There it goes. And then do the other side. Ta-da. And then you can strap it down if you want. I'm not going to leave it this way, so I'm not going to take the time to strap it down. And then you pick it up, put it sideways, not the way that you would eat, but a little bit off to the side. And you can see it's laying there now, nice and across. And then you'll grab your backrests, throw it down, and then grab the other one, and then throw it down. So now you have a perfectly sized bed on this side and a very decent sized bed on this side. And I've laid down on both of them. They both, I weigh 240 pounds and they hold my weight no problem. So I wouldn't worry too much. But anyways, guys, that's pretty much the gist of this RV. If you're interested, I will be doing, we have quite a few. We have the Expedition over here, which is one of the biggest ones that they make. We also have, is this the Ranger or, this is the Classic. And then this one right here is the Ranger 12. So I will be doing videos on all of them and how they differ from one another. As you can see, like this Expedition looks drastically different than the Scout. And I will be doing a video on how to collapse them and put them together. I'll do probably all of them in one video to show the differences. And so if you're interested in seeing that, please definitely subscribe, hit the bell notification, hit the like button, and so you'll be notified when the next video comes out. But with that being said, I'll see y'all next time. Peace. All right, let's go ahead and take a look at the specs on the Scout. This thing was awesome. The length of it is 15 feet. The width in inches is 78 inches. The closed height is 64 inches. The dry weight is 1,405 pounds. The tires and wheels are 14-inch aluminum, and that is standard. The gross vehicle weight is 3,000 pounds, so you can add quite a bit of weight, and you can still tow this with something like a Jeep Wrangler and quite a few other vehicles that are much smaller that you can't pull, you know, something that's standard like a large travel trailer. The dry hitch weight is 130 pounds. It is a city water only, so there's no fresh water tank. The front bed is 46 inches by 76 inches. The rear bed is 56 inches by 76 inches. So this one does have the option for the air conditioning and heat pump. It's a 6,000 BTU side mount air conditioning. Has the stabilizer jacks. They are mechanical. And that pretty much covers everything. Again, this is a fairly simple trailer, but it does everything that you could possibly need it to do. To go camping and take, you know, somebody with you, friends, family, just your kids, whatever you need to do. There's plenty of room for at least 4 people in this thing. So hope you enjoyed this. If you want to see the future videos, because like I said, we have quite a few other options that we're going to go through, and I'm also going to do videos of taking them down and putting them up and everything. So if you're interested in seeing that, please go ahead and subscribe, hit the bell notification so you'll be notified when it does drop. And please hit the like button. It helps me a ton. And I'll see y'all next video. Bye.